I am your host, EDNA KAINDI, and my sign language interpreter voicing Esther Kendi. Let's focus on our 7 p.m. Prime News. President William Ruto has reiterated his commitment to fulfill his promises to Kenyans during the 2022 general elections. According to the president, the numerous programs launched by his administration to transform the fortunes of all citizens, especially the young people in Kenya. The head of state says he will continue to create and help them and create an enabling environment for everyone to thrive. The president, who was in Bungoma County, laying the foundation stone for the affordable housing program in Kanduyi, said no one, including the judiciary, should deny Kenyans an opportunity to benefit from programs being rolled out by the government.
Nimekujia mambo ya miwa kwa sababu bado tunatumia pesa nyingi kuagiza sukari kutoka nje, na tuko na wakulima wanahangaika. Mkulima anapeleka sukari yake pale, anapeleka miwa yake, anangojea mwaka moja hajalipwa. Hiyo ni ungwana? Leo mimi nimekuja na pesa ya kulipa wakulima wote. Swali ile mimi niko naye ni hii: miwa ya mkulima alipeleka Nzoia ilienda wapi? Ilichukuliwa na nani? Siko maswali. Leo niwaulize hawa watu ama nisiwaulize? Hawajalipa mkulima, hawajalipa wafanyikazi. Sasa hii mnafikiri tuendelee na hiyo style? Bana. Nimeambia hii watu wajipange. Nimesema Kenya hii wakora, wafisadi, wezi, mambo yao ni matatu. Vijana, munisikize kwa makini. Mimi nilisimama hapa Bungoma, tukakubaliana na nyinyi ya kwamba ile matatizo makubwa sana Kenya, moja wao ni vijana wengi wako wamemaliza shule, wako na certificate, wako na degree, wako na diploma, lakini kazi hakuna. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Na kazi haiwezi kupatikana hivi hivi, lazima ipangwe. Mimi nataka niwaambie hivi hapa leo, mimi nimekuja kuanzisha awamu ya kwanza ya nyumba, ujenzi wa housing hapa Bungoma. Tunataka kujenga nyumba 20,000 hii Bungoma, na tunahitaji vijana 30,000 wa kufanya hiyo kazi. Hapa katika town yenu ya Bungoma tunaweka ICT hub kubwa ya vijana karibu 500, tuwapange na ajira ya mtandao inaitwa digital jobs.
The government has announced plans to upgrade Gatundu Level 5 Hospital to a referral facility in a bid to enhance provision of health services. According to the Health Cabinet Secretary, Dr. Susan Nakumincha, the ministry will collaborate with Kiambu County government to expedite the transition process. The upgrade will see the facility join the league of top health facilities in the country.
I'm looking at it and looking at the proximity of other facilities around. Then truly, there needs to be a referral facility. We are going to work with the leaders, the political class from this area, together with the governor, the members of parliament, and I'm sure we'll do some form of public participation so that the people of Gatundu agree that the national government runs it.
This idea, we were here with Professor Mugenda in 2015. We went to Thika with Governor Kabogo, we signed this agreement. Governor Nyoro came, we continued with this conversation. So So this is not something about judgment of whether the county government of Kiambu can run this hospital better. No.
I know we have a lot of issues to align there, but we must align them because we cannot have the KMTC working properly if the anchor institution is not working properly. So on that, I also commit to work together with you and with the county government to make sure that we have a smooth running and a smooth operation between the KMTC and the hospital.
The Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentist Council, a body mandated to ensure the provision of quality and ethical healthcare through appropriate regulation of training, registration and licensing, inspection and professional practice, is set to lose some of its function after National Assembly Health Committee on Health raised concerns over conflict of interest. Speaking in Mwea during a fact-finding mission on private hospital, Committee Vice Patrick Munene said the body has failed Kenyans and some hospitals registered and classified as level 4 and 5 do not meet. He attributed the problem to conflict of interest as doctors who are the members of the KMPDC own most of the private facilities.
They have failed this country greatly because they have not even looked at the requirements. Like, we are studying outside a level 4 hospital, and if you look at the requirements of a level 4 hospital, the hospital does not meet the requirements. So the licensing body never checked on that. And like the chairman said, if the money we pay to NHIF was used efficiently, it is enough to pay for every Kenyan hospitalization or outpatient in this country. So Base Code 15 was actually established to siphon money from NHIF, because we're going every hospital, every facility that has a Code 15, we are seeing abnormal surgeries. Like, you can go to a hospital that has done in a day specialized surgeries like 29, and we all know that a day has 24 hours. We don't expect that in 24 hours you've done 29 surgeries and they are all specialized, and you don't have some services, you've got to outsource some. So I think it was just a way of getting money out of NHIF. How was this pre-authorized if getting one pre-auth from NHIF takes that long? Sometimes we even have members, our voters or our citizens, calling us to help them with the pre-authorization with NHIF. But when you go to these ones with Code 15, they have pre-authorization to as many as 29 in a day, and you wonder what happened. What is with this Code 15? What is with these facilities?
We realize that the Kenyans know that we lost a lot of money through fraudulent claims by hospitals in this country, and as the committee responsible for health in this country, we undertook it as our duty, because our main work is to safeguard Kenyans, is to do oversight of the health.
The Ministry of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports has engaged members of the Migori creative industry in public participation for the Draft Creative Economy Policy and Draft Creative Bill 2023. Speaking at the event, Dr. Damaris Ogama from the State Department for Youth and Creative Economy said engagement aims at including the creative economy into the government's economy agenda by uplifting local talents among the youth. The engagement also aims at getting feedback on the measures proposed by the government in terms of infrastructure support and voucher system and mentorship opportunities.
We are particularly interested to know whether they are in support of the measures that have been proposed by the government with regard to infrastructure support, provision of credit, the introduction of a voucher system for them, and of course the opportunity for mentorship, training, and a platform for market expansion. The government is interested in integrating creative industries to the capital markets, being able to issue bonds to raise funds towards putting up infrastructure support for this particular sector. They are demanding for the involvement of county government in their activities, the appreciation of their talent and skills, and the remuneration of that skill. They are also demanding for localization of the use of these skills. Already we have intellectual property covered somewhere else. This bill is particularly just highlighting the opportunity for creatives to embrace the protection of their property and the recognition of how to register their property. We have also heard that the creatives are demanding for the protection of and against exploitation of their products, and the recognition and avenues for conflict resolution.
This particular public participation before the enactment of bills to ensure that the creative economy is on its feet, I think for me it's a plus. But one thing I would wish to urge my people is that we've been able to have sit-downs with county government, and we've been up to have some of our measures put in place to ensure that the local artists benefit from our talents. But then again, it's also important to have the national government come in to help us have what is right for our talents.
Even as they are implementing this, like in case the bill goes forward and it's being implemented, we pray that they consider all the counties.
And now we're going to take a short break. Please join us soon.
Milango haifai kufunga fursa. Inapaswa kuwa njia ya watu kuendelea. Wacha tutumie maoni yetu kama funguo za kufungua usawa kwa watu wote. Wacha tukusanye umbali kwa kuunganisha zamani zetu na mustakabali bora. Wacha tufungue milango mikubwa kwa midogo. Kuunganisha maisha ya awali na bora yajayo. Wacha tufungue upeo mpya na mikataba bora zaidi. Na hii itafanya maendeleo kuwa ya kweli kwa kila mtu, kila mahali, kila wakati. Wacha tufungue milango kwa watu, kwa ubora.
KCB ni yetu.
KCB ni yangu. KCB is mine.
Ni yetu. KCB ni kwa ajili ya.
KCB ni yetu.
KCB ni yetu.
For people, for better.
Assistor is now available on the Safaricom M-Pesa app. To use Assistor, simply log in to my M-Pesa app, go to Services, select Assistor, follow the prompts, and your account is ready to use. To get an interpreter's services, simply click on the interpreter's icon and select an available interpreters from the list provided. Assistor, sign language interpretation at your fingertips.
Leaders in Kisii County have been urged to unite to promote peace and respect for the rule of law. During a multi-stakeholders community dialogue and engagement forum by the religious leaders and that geared towards creating a conducive environment for social interaction, and appeals were made for the enrichment of the relevant constitutional clause on peace. Law enforcers were also urged to play a bigger role in promoting peace by their profession.
This initiative from the Catholic Church and other stakeholders is to bring peace and integration amongst us in leadership, in community, in entangles that are facing us as a society and as a nation. And we are concerned as stakeholders in everything that is happening.
It's a collective initiative that we're advocating for peace, and then encouraging our leaders for dialogue, encouraging the people within the community to have dialogues and conversation. If there are issues that need to be addressed, then they should be addressed in an amicable way than having violence that we've been experiencing.
The Minister of Agriculture, Mithika Lunture, has announced a major government plan to distribute 1.8 billion Pareto seedlings to farmers across the country. Speaking at a Pareto Farmers Day organized by Cantegra in Kaptich, Kipkoilion East constituency, Lunturi outlined the goal of reining 70% of the global Pantero market.
Saying ni kwamba the government is deliberate in the promotion of growth of pyrethrum, because pyrethrum is the best and most recognized organic pesticide to store our food, and because it's organic, ni ndawa ya kutumia mumea ambaye itaua wale wandundu, hata kule kwa manyumba zile cockroaches na nini zikiwekwa kwingine, na pia also acts as a source of animal feed.
So kitu ningependa kuomba ni ile bei ya wananchi ipate kuwekwa juu kidogo, ili hawapate kuwa na nguvu ya kulima. Nitaungana na bwana CS na serikali kusaidia wananchi. We'll buy them the seedlings na seeds ili wapate kupanda na wapate kujimudu kimaisha.
For the last 1 month, we have arrested close to 30 individuals who were selling fake seeds. Wengine walikimbia mpaka Tanzania, tukafuata hawa tukaweka ndani. Wengine walienda mpaka Congo Forest, tukafukuza hawa tukaweka ndani, na tunaendelea hivyo hivyo ili tuhakikishe kwamba mkulima apate haki yake. Kwa sababu mkulima hakuna pesa kidogo, amejaribu maisha yake, hiyo pesa kidogo anaenda kununua seed, anapata seeds ni fake, kwa sababu kuna mkora moja mbili hapo awameharibu maneno ya mkulima.
Data from the Ministry of Health has indicated more than 20 women out of every thousands die in childbirth. According to the ministry, the situation is left in various counties and strategies to bring about change are gaining momentum. The counties of Makueni, Mombasa, and Kisii have begun collaborations with Jacaranda organizations to help curb their predicament.
Out of the 21,000 mothers who delivered in our facilities, we lost 11 of them around the times of childbirth. The previous year, that's 2022, we lost 21 mothers out of the same number who were able to deliver in our facilities.
Azimio letu ni kwamba tutaweza kupunguza hizo vifo hata zaidi kufikia pengine 10 tunapomaliza mwaka huu ambao tumeanza. Matarajio kwamba tutaweza kama kaunti ya Mombasa tutaweza kuchukua mfumo huo kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba tumeongeza idadi ya kina mama ambao wanahudhuria yale mahudhurio ya ujauzito, na pia tutahakikisha kwamba tumepunguza vifo vya kina mama wakati wako na ujauzito.
Sisi county tunaendelea kupata 16.6%. We have reduced it.
Lengo lake ni vile nimesema kusaidia wamama katika kaunti hizi 3 waweze make sure wanaenda hospitalini haraka na wapate huduma za afya zile zilizo quality services. Pia ni kwa ushirika huu na hizi kaunti 3 ndio tuweze kuona kwamba wanapoenda hospitalini na ile wamama pia wanaweza kupatiana information about the kind of services that they received in these facilities.
Hawa watatusaidia first tupate data ya kujua ni kwa nini katika eneo fulani watu wanaaga dunia, either wale ambao ni wajawazito na watoto wao tujue, ili tuweze kufanya mikakati kabambe ya kuhakikisha kwamba kutumia data hiyo tunaweza kupunguza jambo hili.
Migori Senator Eddie Okech, during his public engagement forum, highlighted that the government constituency released fund to counties on time, except for additional county allocation resources and equalization resources. Despite claims by governors of delayed fund affecting service delivery, Senator Eddie expressed the Senate's dedication to ensure timely disbursement. He revealed that the ongoing efforts to increase county allocation to 450 billion, challenging the government's proposed 6 billion addition, when he criticized as insufficient.
We have really worked hard to ensure that exchequer releases do come. For instance, as far as I'm concerned, in Migori County, the exchequer releases that we have fought for have come up to November, because I think that the last release that I checked was November, and we disbursed about 709 million to the county. What I know that has really delayed, which can be a challenge even to the county government, is what we call additional county allocation resources, as well as equalization fund, because those ones have delayed on the basis that the national government is finding it hard to give them to counties. One, they have been claiming the issue of infrastructure around those funds, but also just the ordinary thing that we see that the national government has always not been supportive to devolution. But that said, we are fighting for this cash to come, but the normal shareable revenue in terms of exchequer releases, that one we have fought for, and personally for Migori, I've vouched for it to come in the county. By November, all those monies had come. We are only remaining with December and January this year, which is why I'm going back to Nairobi to fight for more funds to come to the county. Right now, the fight that we have in the Senate is that we want the national government to give counties 450 billion. If it gives counties 450 billion, it means that Migori County alone can get even up to 20 billion out of that allocation.
About 180 plot owners at the Okule Trading Center in Narok East Sub-County have benefited from the title deeds of their plots issued by the county government. Speaking during a development tour in the area when he issued the title deeds, Narok Governor Patrick Ntuntu said the title deeds will enable beneficiaries to invest well in their pieces of land and boost their standard of livelihood. The governor commended the Urban Development and Physical Planning Department for allocating plots to the deserving people in a transparent manner, saying his administration is committed to issuing title deeds to plot owners in all trading centers who initially possess an allotment letter for identification.
Kwa mwaka mmoja ambayo iliyopita tumeweza kupea kila ward milioni 100 ya kufanya kazi, na kazi sasa imeisha. Zile maternity wings na zile ECDs ambazo hazijamalizwa ndio sasa tunataka kuanza kumaliza. Lakini kuanzia leo mimi na MCS wote 30 na nominated 19 tutatembea kwa hii kaunti yetu yote kufungua projects na kuweka equipment kwa maternity wings na kuhakikisha ya kwamba mabarabara zote zimeisha, ili tukianza hii CIDP2 County Integrated Development Plan number 2 ya hii mwaka ya 2023-2024 tuwe tumemaliza zile projects ambayo tumemaliza. Pia ningependa tu kuambia wakaaji wa Narok, kama kuna project yoyote ambayo mnaona haijakamilishwa vizuri, ni haki yako, ni wewe mwenyewe utuelezee, wakati sisi tunakuja kusunguka ndio tujue ni gani haijamalizika. Nimeshapeana onyo kwa contractors wote, tuko na pesa lakini hatuwezi peana pesa mpaka mtu amalize project yake. Kama sasa hii leo ndio tumehakikisha kwamba imemalizwa, na huyo contractor sasa anaweza kusema kuagiza kuraise zile certificate yake waweze kulipa. Lakini zile zote ambazo sijafungua, hakuna ile ambayo tutapea contractor pesa kabla tujahakikisha kwamba imemalizwa, na wale wetu engineers wameangalia ili tusipate shida. Tulikuwa tumepata shida moja ya choo moja ambayo maji iliweza kuangusha pale Wasongero, na hiyo sio sisi ndio tutalipa. Contractor hakuwa amemaliza kazi yake, yeye mwenyewe ataenda kung'ang'ana, ijapokuwa tumehakikishwa na engineer ilikuwa mzuri, lakini kulikuwa na mvua nyingi ikalete shida, ardhi ikabomoroka. Lakini leo tunasema ya kwamba huyo contractor arudi aenda amalize hiyo.
And now allow us to take a short break and we'll be back soon.
Who is a true partner? They go out of their way to help you. They do not hesitate to go the extra mile. And they're always there standing beside you. They step in when you need them the most. Because a true partner is a partner kwa ground. KCB Bank.
Welcome to Kids Technical College. Our priority is to prepare you for opportunities in a career of your choice. We are a registered NEC examination center and are accredited by TVETA, KASNEP and NITA. We train diploma, certificate, artisan and professional courses in business studies, catering, hospitality and tourism, cosmetology, engineering, social sciences, counseling psychology, health sciences, Kenya Sign Language, ICT, driving and KASNEP courses. Call 0725-857976. Kids Technical College, creating opportunities.
Thank you for joining us. Allow us to continue with the sports news. KCB Bank Kenya has put in 65 million shillings towards the second edition of the KCB East African Golf Tour, a series that kicks off this weekend at Mombasa Golf Club. The 11-month-long series, comprising of 24 amateur legs, is expected to grace 20 counties in Kenya and 4 other countries in East Africa region: Rwanda, Burundi, Tanzania, Uganda, fielding 2 tournaments each. Speaking during the unveiling of the tour at Railways Golf Club Wednesday morning, KCB Group Director, Marketing and Communication, Rosalind Gishuru, said the objective is to expand the sports and give opportunities to upcoming golfers where they can sharpen their skills.
We launched the second edition of the KCB East Africa Golf Tour. This year, we're going to 20 counties compared to 16 last year, and we have 24 qualifying legs across the country. The second big and different thing in 2024 is that we're going to 5 East African countries: Kenya, obviously, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Burundi. And in each of the other markets, we're going to have 2 events in each market. So indeed, we're going to be interacting with over 3,000 golfers, and we expect to also interact with 1,000 juniors through the clinics and about 500 women through the women clinics, all of which will be running concurrently with the amateur series. So in many ways, it is bigger and better. We also have different partners that have come on board, and in particular, very excited to mention Belua. Belua will be offering each qualifying leg a hole-in-one prize of an apartment, which is here in Nairobi, valued at 2.1 million shillings. Sports is very much part of the DNA of KCB, the brand. Over the last 3 decades, KCB has made a meaningful and impactful difference in several sports, namely rugby, football, volleyball, chess as well, athletics. We have also sponsored a lot of golfing events in the past. So it is part and parcel of our DNA. It is part and parcel of our commitment to sports development and empowering the youth through the gift of sports that they have. So this is no different. We're just coming together as an East African bank to come together and really provide golf as a platform through which we can not just democratize the sport and make it available to all, but also provide gifted men and women a chance to compete and even give them, future platforms that can even take their sport to the next level. So it's really all about us partnering together with the efforts of the government to provide these platforms for the youth, but also platforms to compete internationally as well.
He has been our partner for quite a while, and we really appreciate as Kenya Golf Union and the golfing fraternity, which includes Kenya Ladies Golf Union and also JGF and all the other arms of the One Golf Kenya. We really appreciate what the support that KCB has given us, and this series that has been launched today is going to help our golfers enjoy the game and also feel like we have a strong partner from KCB. As you know, golf clubs are non-profit organizations. We don't make any profit from our activities. So when we get a corporate partner like KCB, it really gives us a very big boost in terms of getting people to come and enjoy the course. And of course, through whatever entry fees that they pay, we are able to run the club in terms of financial boost and getting people to know that they can play a different kind of sport. Other than football and volleyball and all the other sports that are well known out there. Golf is also a very good sport in terms of calming you down, discipline. It gives you discipline, self-discipline, and also in terms of how to interact with other members of the society.